E-commerce plays a crucial role in the growth and survival of small and medium-sized enterprises in South Africa. Big corporations accelerate this growth as pivotal partners, often acting as both enablers and customers. Joining me today in studio to unpack more on this is entrepreneur and founder of Matlhasedi Home and Beauty Spa, Thato Poo. Thato, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, during COVID, you turned selling Matlhasedi products to friends and family via social media. How did this early experience shape your journey in the e-commerce space?
It has shaped it very positive because when I started, I just thought it's a side hustle. I didn't think it would be where I am today. So I was just selling through Instagram mostly because that's where I'm active, and WhatsApp. So, and it did very well, and that's what led me to do to branch into more products in what I'm selling currently.
But how important do you think is for big corporations to support small businesses?
It's very important because our growth is dependent on that. For us to create more jobs, for us to do better, we are dependent on the demand of our products from our customers. So it is very, very important for customers, or rather for the public, to support small businesses.
Your business is big on social media. What role does social media marketing play in driving online sales?
It helps a lot because today's life is based on social media. I mean, every moment of our lives we are busy with our phones. So I think it's playing a very good role in terms of marketing. People relate with it. People get to know about it on a closer base, you know. And yeah.
So what were the key compliance and technical requirements you had to meet in order to list your products in e-commerce platforms?
They're not the same. Currently, the only e-commerce platform I'm on is Checkers 6060, and that, unfortunately, you have to be listed with Checkers itself. So that came quite very easy for me because I was already listed with Checkers, and I'm also available on my website. The other platforms that I was available in, I couldn't keep up anymore because I normally give myself, goals that I need to achieve based on sales and things like that. So yes.
I want us to look at you being listed with Checkers.
Yes.
Talk to us about the work that you had to do in order to be able to even get there.
Okay, so being part of Checkers is such a big deal. It is a big deal. And unfortunately, the requirements are you know. So they are also guided by other boards, remember. So whatever that we were asked to do, we needed to make sure that we are approved by boards like consumer competition, things like that, you know. So I had to make sure that my labels are correct. I needed to make sure that I submit certification, obviously to keep their customers safe, since depending also on the product that you do. So I'm doing insect-repellent candles, and I also have an insect-repellent balm, which means customers are going to use it on their skin. So I needed to submit certification to ensure that their customers are not going to be affected badly by my products. Yes, so that was quite a long journey. It took me about a year before I could be on the shelves because they needed to make sure that I'm ticking all the boxes based on their requirements.
I like that you mentioned that even these big corporations need to also comply with other boards themselves. So what advice would you give small businesses like yourself in order to make sure that they get or they tick all the boxes?
Okay, firstly, I would say approach the retailer that you would like to work with because, they're not the same. I'm currently with Checkers, and I was able to qualify based on all the requirements that they had required. I was able to qualify, but for this moment, I don't qualify to be with Pick and Pay, for instance. So retailers are not the same. Their requirements are also not the same. So I would advise small businesses to always approach the retailer that they would like to be part of, to ask, hey, this is what I'm selling. What are my guidelines in order for me to successfully be on your shelves? And they will guide you. They will tell you what is expected and what is needed of you, because also the departments are not the same. Food, is not the same as non-food, you know. So yeah, it's based for any other small businesses to approach the retailer and to say, this is what I would like to do with you guys, this is how I'd like to work with you, and they will guide you with the requirements on what needs to be done in order for you to successfully be on the shelves.
Thato, can we look at how you balance selling to a big e-commerce platform like Checkers 60, but also still maintaining your relations with your customers?
So what I have done is that ever since I became part of Checkers, I stopped selling directly to customers because I have a target market, I have a target sales with Checkers. In order for me to grow with the brand, I need to achieve a certain amount, if I could put it, you know. Yeah, so I felt like if I continue selling directly to my customers, it will affect me negatively with Checkers. So what I did was I stopped selling directly to my customers, and then now they have to buy directly from Checkers, whether in store or on 60/60. So yeah, that's what I have done. I no longer sell directly to my customers.
And just lastly, how did social media shape that?
Quite well, I could say. But you know, the nice part about being part of a big brand like Checkers is that they have their own target market. So I believe that there's limited or a certain number of people that have access to social media like your Instagram. There's also other people that are not there but that are still buying the product. So I wouldn't say that it plays a bigger role than it being on the shelves itself, you know. So yes.
Well, Thato, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
That was Thato Poo, founder of Matlhasedi Home and Beauty Spa. Until next time, goodbye.